Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. I am pleased to be joined by Mika Wheelwright of Legit Gluten-Free Pizza. Hello, how are you?
Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We're thrilled to have you here because, well, number one, we love to eat on this show.
Awesome.
That's certainly a big part of it.
So do
but
I.
I also have a real problem with gluten, so I'm super excited you're here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, awesome. This is perfect then because we are legit gluten-free pizza.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that people don't realize is that almost anything you're baking that has the feel or texture of bread has gluten in it.
It does. It does. Everything has gluten in it. Sauces, breads, I mean anything. Nowadays you have to read the labels all the time.
That's right. And cross-contamination is a big thing, especially if you go out to eat. Even if they say it's gluten-free.
I know, that's the worst, right? You get sick, it's not fun at all.
Well, tell me a little bit about the company and how it started. I know that you and your sister both deal with celiac, so that's a big part of it. Shiloh is your sister?
Shiloh is my sister, yeah, Shiloh Farnsworth. We are both co-owners in Legit Gluten-Free Pizza. We started about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
We were diagnosed about 5 years ago. But interestingly, our background, we grew up here in Utah. We hikers, we're bikers. We were actually ski racers, and I actually skied with Ted Ligety.
Yeah, you saw that video they were showing of him.
I did, yeah.
You remember when he was a kid.
I do. We went to JO's together a few times.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. But, we really wanted to put something on the market that actually tastes good and that's good for you. As being a celiac, you'll notice that sometimes you're eating and, you're starving in 30 minutes or an hour. So we really wanted to put a nutritious pizza on the market that tastes good and that's good for you.
Very, very cool. I love this play on words. We don't need
gluten. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, very cool. So tell me a little bit about the dough itself. You can use this for much more than just pizza.
Right. So the dough is actually really fantastic. It comes in a mix like this. You can get 4 pizzas out of one of these bags. It's really easy to make. Mix it, egg, water, oil, mix it up, roll it out, put it in 4 dough balls and just roll it. It rolls out really nicely. A lot of the time, pizza mix or pizza a lot of the time, or just dough in general, it doesn't really roll or it's like a pancake.
Right.
So we really wanted to have something that you could play with. But yeah, you can make pizza out of this. You can make naan. You can make pita. We make cookies out of it, but primarily we started it for a pizza because my sister and I, we came from the nutritional background of we love to make pizza and we love to we believe you are what you eat.
Right.
So we included about 19 ingredients inside of the pizza. There's 12 whole grain ingredients, so things like flax seeds, psyllium seed husk, almond meal. Right. So these types of things are going to stay in your gut, give you some nutritional value because a lot of the time pizza crust or breads and things like that are gluten-free are not really they're not really good for you. They're kind of filler flours.
They have to find filler stuff. You guys use tapioca flour, right?
We do use some tapioca. We do use corn. We do use rice. But again, everything that we have on here is non-GMO, which is great.
That is hugely important. Yeah.
Super important to us. We believe you are what you eat. So better foods equals better bodies equals better lives. Period.
Well, I mean, if you're going gluten-free, you might as well figure out a way to fix all the other stuff that goes with it. Like you said with the GMOs. That's a big thing.
For sure.
Well, that is very cool. So you can make everything from breads to what else?
We make pita. We make naan,
I love that.
Cookies.
Cookies,
We've been
really?
making cookies lately, yeah.
Where's my cookies? You didn't bring me any chocolate chip cookies?
Well, I thought Breakfast of Champions was pizza, right?
It is. For me and Chelsea, that's how we start out. Well, let's make a little pizza, shall we?
All right, sounds great.
Tell me a little bit about the dough. We've got it made right here. How long does this take?
This like 5 minutes. So essentially it's egg, water, oil, mix it up, roll it out, and then I rolled this one out. I pre-cooked it for about 4 minutes. Okay. And then because it makes 4 pizzas, if you don't want to make all of them, you don't have to. Just throw them, just pre-cook them. Right? Yeah, pre-cook them and then throw them in the freezer. Take it out when you're ready, so Monday night when you don't really want to make dinner at home, just take it out. It's already pre-cooked.
So
it looks like this.
For, right?
Yep, exactly. It comes like this, which is great. This is a thin crust pizza, by the way. It's not thick. We really wanted something thin crust because there's nothing on the market that's thin crust. So cool. So I pre-cooked that and just took it out for you.
A little sauce on it?
Yeah, you do whatever you want to do.
You want me to do that? Okay.
Yes.
I'll do this part. So how long have you been in business now?
We've been in business for a year and a half.
Okay.
We are in over 7 states with
Wow, really?
Marketplace. Yep.
Okay.
I'm actually closing deals, hopefully cross our fingers, with Whole Foods this week.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We know that is a measure of the quality of what you're making here, because to get into Whole Foods, and I've helped other folks do it, is probably one of the most difficult things there is to do because of the level at which they test stuff.
It is. It's really difficult. But, we have this really amazing contract manufacturer, Global Health Industries in Ogden. They're TGA certified. They do all audits. We do testing in-house with GMOs. We do also gluten testing, which is interesting because, so we are, our pizza mix, FDA states that you need to be under 20 parts per million, but we are actually under 10 or 3 parts per million, which is really awesome. So we're really, really low in gluten.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really important.
That's certainly below the level which you would, start to have issues of being sick again.
Exactly.
Which is great.
Exactly.
If you don't know what it's like, it puts you down.
Oh, for sure.
If you have that problem.
Well, as an athlete, you really want something that stays in your system so you can kind of be active and, live life the way you should live it, because life can't begin until we live life we mean it, right? So
I agree.
I mean, so,
That's awesome.
What are you doing over here? You putting the mushrooms on?
They do it right.
Okay, you can do it however you want to do it.
I'm just figuring I should take a little direction from you, but at the same time.
No, you just got to go with it.
Cheese on top of that?
Creation. Oh, I think you should. I like cheese personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what else have we got here?
We got some tomatoes, and then I did do some fresh basil because I'm a sucker for it.
Oh, and that was what we were smelling earlier, which was just off the charts.
Yeah,
just a little of that, right?
Exactly.
Oh. I'm looking okay?
It's looking great.
All right, let's throw a couple tomatoes on there.
Sounds perfect. No, so what's really interesting is, when we started out our first show at we launched at the Salt Lake Gluten Free Expo.
Right.
And it was really awesome because we had these moms come up, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we love your pizza." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And they said, "Okay, well, the real test, is going to be if not just my kid that's gluten-free, but my kid that's not gluten-free, if they like it." Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, we love this pizza." And so it was just such a blessing, that all these kids were eating the pizza. The moms were like, "Yes, we don't have to make 2 meals.
Absolutely.
We can buy one thing and have it for both."
That's tough for moms, which takes us right into the segue of me trying it.
Oh, for sure. I think you should definitely try it here. Give it a whirl.
You've been featured on some other shows. Tell us about that real quick.
Yeah,
just have a moment here.
We've been featured on a few other shows in Portland, Oregon. My sister lives in Portland, Oregon, so we're based in both Utah and in Oregon.
Wow.
So yeah,
this is awesome stuff. Now, can people order it online as well?
You can order it online. You can. I would really like to get up here in Park City. I'm going to kind of concentrate on that this year. I'm going to try and do some. How is it? Is it good?
It's excellent.
Yeah, good, awesome, nice. It's kind of crispy at the bottom.
Yeah, I love this texture. This isn't, gluten-free typically has a texture you don't usually like.
I know, it's exactly. It's not,
very good.
Gluten-free is kind of spongy sometimes, or sweet, or pancakey. So this one's a little bit more crispy and crunchy.
Well, we're looking forward to hopefully seeing you here in Park City as well. But in the meantime, you can go to the website, which is legitglutenfreepizza.com.
Yep, for
sure.
All right.
Mika, thank you so very much for being here.
Thanks
awesome
so much
stuff.
for having me. Appreciate it, Joe.
Well, we're pretty excited about this. But we're also, I know Chelsea's excited about talking about alpaca wool. That's coming up right after this.
Thanks.